Everyone, this is Ada. Welcome to my channel and welcome today to my whole Louis Vuitton collection and my husband's Louis Vuitton collection. So excited to share this with you, and I've opened a bottle of champagne, a bottle of Verb, because that's what we drink in Louis Vuitton when we go and we buy these lovely gifts. Now this collection has been well paid, saved up for and paid, so it's been over a matter of a couple of years. So I will start with my little pieces. Let me have a sip. Okay, so I had an addiction there for the key clays for a while. So I have this one, which I love, which goes with one of my bags over there that my husband bought me. So that key clay, I wanted this one because I wanted the multi-coloured clay because of the history. Because if anyone has watched my channel, it's the history I love about Louis Vuitton. The whole emotional, a lot of my bags have been bought because I'm an emotional person. I have a connection. I buy them when I go on holidays, and I buy them and I remember them and I call them my girls. I said that on my last video. So another key clay, multicoloured because of the history with the Japanese artists, and Louis Vuitton with all the colours stamped on that, all screen printed, so that's to me a work of art. And of course the Damier bean, which was my favourite at one stage. Actually I can't say now which is my favourite because I love them all. I go through different stages depending on my mood, where I'm going. So another one. Of course then had to get the lighter coloured one to go with my bag. So this one, which I keep my keys in, this was the last one I got because I couldn't get hold of this one because it was always sold. I could have ordered it, but it must be the most popular item, I think, in Louis Vuitton as a starter piece. Which one do I use the most? Probably this one. Okay, then what will I show you? My business card holder, which is the patent leather, so the dark colour. Had my initials stamped on that as well. Then I also have a light colour Zippy coin purse in the lighter patent leather as well, so I love that. Okay, I'll then go to my wallets. I have this wallet, even though it's a cream wallet, I still love it. I love the smell of her, I love the feel of her, she's gorgeous. And then had to add this to my collection, the multicoloured Insolent wallet, due to the history of Japanese artists, and I really love this, and I really love that it's a copper colour. It's gorgeous. And do I use all of these? Yes, I do. I rotate everything on a regular basis, as I said, on my emotional, how I feel, or use this a lot in summer or spring because of the bright colour. Okay, now I have some books. So I suppose I could say also where I bought them, but one book was bought in Brisbane, recently went to Sydney. I'll backtrack a bit. All my collection has come from different spots, so my first two bags came from New York. I have also bought from Melbourne store, I bought from Brisbane, and just recently Sydney. So
and Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas, that was you though. My husband bought one from Las Vegas. Okay, so recently I suppose I got the two books. One was bought in Brisbane, the other one was bought in Sydney recently by the lovely Charles who looked after us. And I also got this beautiful scarf, which I haven't even worn yet. Because when I got that, it was, I think, the end of August, September, something like that, when we went.
August.
So when we came back, Brisbane, Australia gets very hot weather, so I'll have to wait until next winter to wear that. But I keep feeling her. So I got that. This one I got in Melbourne, in a trip to Melbourne, and I got that in the Collins Street store by the, I think it was Isaac, the service. This bandeau I got in the Brisbane store on one lazy Saturday or Sunday afternoon when we went in there to have breakfast or lunch. So stopped into the Louis Vuitton store, put those on my handbags. Okay, moving along, I will start with my beautiful key charms. I always said that I'm not a key charm girl, changed my mind. I had been after this one for ages. The only one that stuck on my mind was this one, and I love it. And I got that in Melbourne the same time I got the denim scarf there. Or shawl. That's a shawl. I think they call them, some are shawls and some are stoles. So just a French word, I call them all scarves, but whatever you want to call them. So I got that. And then I also got this one due to the history of the Louis Vuitton trunk company. So to me, these are collectors. I do put them on my bag, but I mainly get them because I am a collector, and long term I want to look back, they're limited edition, I want to look back and see the history of the company in these items that I have. And my latest buy is my beautiful hot air balloon, and I love the back of it. So yes, another one, because Louis Vuitton, as everyone knows, was a travel company, and so this was one of the first forms of air travel, or was the first form of air travel, I believe. So that's another reason why I had to get that one. Okay, moving along, I have my sunglass case. So I use this just about, well, I use it every day. So some items are used every day. And do I use all my handbags? Yes, I do. They are not kept in their dust bags. They are stuffed to keep their shape, but they are all used. And if anyone knows me, they can't believe that I go through so many handbags. I will probably swap my handbag every day or two, or I might get stuck on a bag for a week, but they are all used, aren't they, honey?
Yes, dear.
Okay, so now I have, I bought this one in New York as well, and I bought this one in the Fifth Avenue store to put, I have a thyroid condition, so I put all my thyroid medications in it, or it's got makeup in it at the moment. So this one I got when my husband was in Las Vegas. I bought it in Brisbane. Just one of the, as I call it, this is the money and this is the baby. And I use this when I go away to Sydney or Melbourne, just a short trip, just to put a few cosmetics in, or, you know, some little shampoos. So that, my agenda, which now I want the larger one, but this one I use every day as well, because being my age, brain cells, I forget. So if I can't write it all down, I bought this one in Melbourne, and I bought it at the Chadstone store. Okay, I better do this one before I forget. This one I bought in Brisbane with the lovely sales associate Antoine, and I wanted a lighter colour bag just to go out with in the daytime, mainly at night time, but in the daytime as well, that I didn't have to carry a lot. So I love that it's got the two straps to use, and I love the lighter print. Okay, I better start with this bag. This bag is the one my hubby bought me in Las Vegas, and I was so surprised, didn't know I was getting it. He came back with it, and it's quite a funny story really, because he texted me and said he was in LV. And what was LV? What did LV stand for?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, that's it. And I text back as a joke saying, oh, you're in Louis Vuitton, buy me a bag. Well, he took that seriously. So then he, you know, said, I've got a surprise for you. And I said, no, I meant Las Vegas. So he comes home with this beautiful bag. And she's the Neverfull, and I love her because she's different, and he bought it for me because he said that my personality is a bit different. I don't know.
And to continue the story,
Yeah.
I go to Las Vegas every year for a particular conference, and it's when our wedding anniversary is.
Yeah.
So that was for a wedding anniversary
Yeah.
present.
But I did buy me another one for my wedding anniversary too. But this one also is a special. I love this one. It's, you know, everyone knows it's famous for the champagne bottles. So I love her. I got her in a Brisbane. It was a VIP day. So yes, had to buy something special. They had champagne. They had macaroons. So she's beautiful. She's a Noir bag. Love her. This one was an anniversary present the same year. I think I got two bags for you.
No, that was the previous year,
That
Dom.
was the previous year. Okay. You forget after a while. Okay, this was the beautiful bag that is denim, and it was limited edition, but I think it's come out now. It's done so well. I think it's supposed to be between a Neverfull and a Noir, so you can cinch it up. So it's called like Never Noir or Noir Never or something like that. So yes, and then I have my beautiful Epi leather Neverfull that I recently bought in Sydney, and she's one of my newest babies, and she just comes everywhere, and she's so practical. And of course you get the pouch in the new bags as well. So I had to look at a few colours, but decided on that one. Now on to my my most expensive Louis Vuitton bag, and she's the small Elma, but she's more expensive because she has the leather, which is the young bull calf leather. And so, yes, I paid a fair bit for her, but she comes with me to the races, to high teas, to nighttime activities, so she's a very special lady, this one. Love the Elma. Okay, this is the one I bought when I wanted to go to the markets or we were travelling. I wanted a hands-free bag, and of course, she sits beautifully. She's called the Mary Montagne, I think she's called, and that's named after a town in France somewhere, so she's gorgeous. Then on to my Brea girl. I bought her in Collins Street when I went to Melbourne, and I wanted a ladylike bag for my styling business, so she's the epi leather, so she wears really well. I don't have to baby her, but she's a beautiful lady as well. On to my very first bag. So she is very sentimental. I got her in New York in the Soho store, and I love her, and I wanted a monogram one because I wanted the traditional, even though the Ebene is the first print, I wanted this one because most people recognise this, and I wanted a hobo bag, so I have researched her, so she's the Sully girl. Okay, I have to move around now. I'll come back to my husband's things that he's got. I have my Damier Ebene size 30 in the Speedy. Never thought I was a Speedy girl, now I want another Speedy. Don't I, honey? I ended up getting this one because it's obviously the one with the strap, the bandolier, that's right, that's what it's called. Because I don't have to baby her, but I really was trying to toss up between the Monogram one, but she's the size 30. This is one of my favourite bags as well. She's so good to use. This is the Evora, and I got her in Chadstone along with my diary, and yeah, at the same time that was a birthday present. And I have this beautiful girl here, which is my second bag I ever bought, and she was in New York as well, but she was in the Fifth Avenue store. So this bag would be my probably least used bag. I find her quite large, but yes, that is the Artsy. And she's got a beautiful handle, so New York buy as well. And then of course we have the Keepall, which, let me see the size, I think it's the 45, it doesn't say. Yes, it is the 45. So this, of course we need a bag to go out on the weekend, and so love this, and it's just starting to patina, so it's all looking good. So my husband and I share this, or we use this together when we go away. Okay, that's all my things. So as you can see, I have a really good collection. I'm going to add to my collection, but my husband started collecting as well. His isn't quite as large as mine, but he bought like a little wallet where he puts his cash and his cards in, and this was nice leather as well, and you got this in Melbourne in the Collins Street store.
Correct.
He has a business card which is epi leather. He got that in the Brisbane store, and he got the belt for his birthday. That was from the Brisbane store as well, and this is a great belt because it's you can change it to both sides, so you've got the weekend wear, and you've got inside that is the black workwear belt. And his scarf he got, did you get this in Melbourne or Brisbane? Brisbane as well?
Brisbane.
So that was for your birthday as well?
Father's Day, I think.
Father's Day, okay. And he got some cufflinks which were for your birthday.
Correct.
So they all turned up so nicely. I didn't think they would be. I was shocked when they came like that. I don't know why. Because Louis Vuitton always has beautiful display things, and yeah, it's just nice pouch to keep them in. And he got his two ties in the Sydney Maison store when we were there in August, September. So that is my whole collection. Am I going to add to
no, I've actually got a toiletries bag that I forgot, so we didn't bring that out.
Toiletries bag, yeah. Yep. So I haven't got a toiletries bag.
How terrible.
I need a toiletries bag. Am I going to add to my collection? Most definitely. Do I love them all? Yes. Am I proud that I've got this collection? Yes, I am. And
You need your champagne glass again, Dale.
yeah, I just want to say to everyone, the quality of Louis Vuitton has spoken for itself, because I don't baby any of these bags, and I'm sure I'm going to have them for years and years. And I just love the history of the company, and they all tell a story. So cheers to Louis Vuitton, and don't forget everyone, Ada loves style. See you again next time. Bye. Don't forget everyone, Ada loves style.